everybody, this is Anna with Flying Squirrel Soapery. Welcome back. It's been a minute since I've released a video, and for that I'm sorry. With everything going on in the world right now, it's been a little crazy. So if you like today's content, feel free to like, share, subscribe, all the above. Today we are going to be doing a rebatching soap, specifically for a donation that I'm doing for Renee over at Soaps for Love. And if you haven't seen her channel, go check it out. It's Renee Cormalis for Soaps for Love. She runs a nonprofit, and she is probably one of the sweetest people I have ever had contact with. I haven't met her, but she is one of the most genuinely sweet people I've ever come into contact with. We've emailed back and forth a few times, and I've sent a couple of donations and just to get rid of stuff here. So not entirely, you know, there were some self-serving purposes there. But yeah, just a wonderful human being. All right, so let's get started. The mold I'm using today holds about 3 pounds of soap, and I think I have enough here. So we're actually going to measure out about 3 pounds, and if it goes over, that's fine. I can, which it will because of the water, but I can lob it up because it gets kind of thick. So, and yeah, you'll notice some thicker pieces, and I don't, you're supposed to do it more like what a lot of this stuff is, which this is shavings from soaps that have gotten like their corners done. You'll notice all sorts of different colors, but then I also have thicker point pieces, and I don't really worry about that too much. Simple reason is this soap isn't going to be pretty, and it's not meant to be pretty. It's just meant to be soap. So I'm not adding any fragrances. I will be adding a colorant, probably either activated charcoal or just some pretty mica or something going on. If you guys do hear some background noise, that is my husband's outside doing lawn things. We have dogs. We have neighbors that walk by. All right, so there's 1 pound. So yeah, you'll see like that piece is almost like soap dough, but yeah. And I have a crock pot just off screen here. Yeah, you can kind of see it, but I'm just putting the soap in. So, and we're just gonna melt it down. So we'll kind of fast forward through this part. Oh, but wait, there's more. feedback here in a little bit, as soon as this is melted down a little bit. Obviously I have it in a crock pot right now, and it is on low, and it's going to stay on low. I will be stirring it probably about every 15 minutes or so. I added about half a bottle of water. So about 8 ounces. And that's just to help get it moving and get it grooving. You always want some form of liquid when you are rebatching soap, whether it be water, coconut milk, goat's milk. I've seen yogurt used, mostly for hot process, but also for rebatching. It's entirely up to you. For the sake of expedience, and the fact that this is meant as a donation, I'm just using water. But yeah, so I'll bring you back for a checkup probably here in about 15-20 minutes. I'll see you then. All right, if it wasn't immediately obvious, I'm doing a couple different things at the same time because I'm a great multitasker like that. I never was. All right, so we're just bringing you in to check on this. It looks like it is a bit on the drier side, so I think I might add a little bit more moisture just to help it out a smidge. So, but I wanted to stir through just to double check, and you can see, like when I first put this in here, it was up here, and now it's gone down quite a bit. So, and I know some of you are going to be like, use something to protect your hands from the heat. Well, A, I've got gloves on. B, my day job as a dog groomer means that I work with dryers and I have calluses, so I don't feel it as much as other people do. And with the current state of affairs going on, you may or may not hear it in my voice. I'm a little bit off. I'm not sick. I have allergies. So, just an FYI. That's all that's going on. Alright, so we're just going to add a little bit more water. It looks like we just need a splash just because it is on the drier side. It's still smushing down. It's still doing what it needs to do. And for the record, rebatching, not an exact science. It's going to be whatever you think that you need to do. So this is just a little bit too dry for me, but yeah, see, just a splash. So we'll do that. Because even rebatch soap, after you unmold it, will need to cure for like a week or two just to let the moisture evaporate from that. So I don't want to add too much, but I also don't want it to be, you know, dry. I don't want it to burn, and that certainly helps with burning. So helps it from scorching. You can see like the bottom I'm getting down here. How nice that looks. Well, okay, so it doesn't actually look nice. It will. It'll look better. I promise I'll add a color to make it all even. It's not going to be like, I don't know, it looks like the predominant color here is going to be blue, which is fine, because honestly blue is my favorite color, but it does look like a dirty blue, so that, yeah. So I'll probably just add like some activated charcoal or something. Just to pretty it up just a smidge. So, all right, I'll see you guys back here for the next update. All right, we're back, and you would have seen a couple of shots of what this looked like in between. Isn't it pretty? Yes, I'm being sarcastic. And it's finally heated up to a point where I need a thing. So we're gonna do this. And at this point, it's pretty much done. There's some bigger chunks still in there that have not been melted down yet, but honestly, I think it kind of looks cool that way. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some activated charcoal. So at the very least, it'll be a consistent, somewhat okay color. And I'll do that with a little bit of olive oil. So we've got about 3 pounds of soap. So I'll do about 2 teaspoons. I could probably take more. In fact, I'm sure it could, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And if it's not, then I can always add more. So, and I'm going to just disperse this with a little bit of olive oil. And I eyeball it. I don't measure. I don't really see the point in that. And pull out the tiny blender. Yeah! So we'll do that real quick. Get that mixed up. I'm sorry for lighting today. None of my lights really want to work with me today. So just kind of one of those things where I'm just kind of dealing with it. It is what it is. You know, and then I had to go pick the blue bowl that you can't see into. And this will add like a little bit of a super fat kind of thing going on too. So let's do this. And then we'll add this. Oh yeah. think that will do it. So, and then go ahead and add in the comments below. Let me know if any of you rebatch, and if you do, what you do with your rebatch soaps. I've given them away as samples in the past, and then I also donate. Yeah, we're gonna need more. That didn't go very far, did it? Now it looks gray. You know, that's fine. I think we'll add a little bit of black mica in there. Let me find my black mica and I'll get right back to you. Alright, we've got some black pearl. So we'll give this a shot and see if this will do it. I don't, but I'm going to add a little bit more. Yeah, see, this is on the grayish side too. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to add a little bit more activated charcoal too. Kind of like a heaping teaspoon type thing going on here. I have a mess. And a little bit more olive oil. And more tiny blender time. If you hadn't guessed, I really like the tiny blender. I really like the tiny blender. I got this thing for, I want to say $6 on Amazon. I will try and link it below. I don't know if they still have it for that price or not. We shall see. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Oh yes, you're very gray. I don't know, it's kind of a nice gray. I kind of like it, but that wasn't the point. So let's try some more. See what happens. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's still gonna be gray. A really dark gray, but you know, I think we're gonna go with that because that actually kind of looks cool. It looks more like a steel color than a gray. Yeah, I like that. Up here just a smidge. Yeah, just a smidge. Turn that back on low. just a second. I had turned it off, but we're going to turn it back on just for a second. Alright, I'm going to get some stuff cleaned up. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's get this one more mixed up. Changed out my gloves, got things a little bit more cleaned up. So, just going to do that way. A little bit warmer than I thought it was. So we'll do that. Alright, and then we can probably get some more in there. Let's do a little bit more, I think. Good. Starting to get a little solid on me there. That's okay. Alright. So we'll do that. We'll do a quick spritz with the rubbing alcohol for the top. Set that aside. And then, let's see here. I think we'll do, what's a fun one? Oh, well, I mean, this one isn't fun, but, well, I guess it kind of can be. Some squirrels and acorns. Get it? Flying squirrels, so free. Yeah, I know. But I mean, you really can't blame a girl. So, and I'm going to get a thing to put that on. Because let's be smart. All right, let's pour. This is gonna be messy. There's no way around it at this point. It's getting solid enough that it's gonna just be messy, and that is what it is. And if I get in the way of you being able to see, I'm sorry. Just trying to get the soap in. And if you see my face, hi! I'm wearing no makeup today. I look so pretty. Not really. Oh my goodness. I mean, I got dressed today, so that was pretty good. So, here's why we put it on a thing. On there. You can take a little bit more. Maybe you can take a little bit more. Probably not. Alright, we're done. The rest of this will just wipe out and soak. To use my offset for a second. All right, let's do I haven't used these molds yet. Let's use these. I told you this was about to get messy. Oh well. That's just how she goes. And if you're wondering what's going on over here, check out my next video. Alright, I think that's good. Not really. Alright, but it's good for now. Alright, I'm gonna clean this mess up, and I will see you back tomorrow for the unmolding. Thanks, bye. Hey squirrel fans, welcome back. Of course for you, you never left, but I did. I got some sleep, kinda. So we're going to unmold and see how these turned out. Obviously they're not going to be pretty, but that's okay. Rebatch doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be functional. I think this one may get rebatched again. Maybe? I'm thinking so. Yes. Yes, because yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna get rebatched again. So I will, yeah, and you can see because the moisture that we use, they're still kind of on the soft side, and that's fine. So those will go in there along with those. All right, let's take a look at these. All right. So if you hear anything in the background, I've got people here. I live with family, so. All right, so that's definitely still on the soft side, but that's okay. It actually looks kind of cute. Little acorn. And squirrel, and it's been, aw, squirrel got a little damaged, but that's okay. I'm not really that worried about these. It still looks cute. So, it's actually been like a few days, so I used a little extra moisture to get them all melted down nicely and to keep them from scorching, but that means that they take longer to not be so soft when coming out of the mold. So, you know, one of those risk-reward things. So, is what it is. And there won't be any wasted soap here because, you know, it's like this is either going for a donation or it's going to be rebatched again. You know, it doesn't really matter. So. It, of course, is Western Washington weather here, so it's typical weather. It was beautiful the last couple of days. Beautiful and sunny, and today I was gonna go for a walk with the dogs, and it, you know, it decided to rain. The flowers will enjoy it, so there's that. Alright. Let me get this all tidied up and put away and I'll come back. Alright. So I've already started to unmold this the other day. I realized just how soft it was, so kind of left it for another day. But it's not too bad. It's holding together. So, yeah. Let's get my cutter. And I do this on the tray just because it helps keep things a little bit cleaner, neater. Alright. But, skipping a step here, I don't really want to skip. So, and though these may be meant as donation, nobody likes sharp edges, and these will get a little on the sharp side as they harden up, and I should wait an extra beat to do this because of how soft it is. But it's easier to go down the whole thing than it is to wait and just do it when it's ready. But yeah, you can see just how soft this still is. That's okay. It's so. Get this cleaned up. All right, let's get these cut up. Cutting them about 1 inch thick. So, and you'll see, this is why I wasn't too worried about not all of them melting down, because I find that pretty cool looking. I think that's cool looking. I like that. You know, if I thought it would sell, I would sell it, but I don't think it would. But I find that pretty cool looking. Just saying. Yeah. I love it. All right. I'm going to speed the rest of this up. Alright, squirrel fans, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you want to see me shaving the edges. I'm going to put them aside and wait a few days while they harden up just a smidge before I do that. Just because, yeah, you can see just how soft they are right now. So, but yeah, I'd be willing to do a little short video if you want to see how that's done. Other than that, thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.